have a look. No. Oh, there we go. So, everything's in here. This, I can show you the top. Can't show you anything else because it's not December. Ooh. So this is the glitter advent calendar. And isn't it marvellous? So exciting. So what I'm going to do is I've got the other advent calendar as well that was really kindly sent. So as of the 1st, I'm going to do a set a day for Charlie's with whatever is in the bags, which is so cute. I love it. So yeah, so there we go. Love that. Love, love, love. It's a really good idea as well. I love how it's packaged and everything, because you know, like, I can store it away. Sorry, yeah, just throwing that out the way. So this is the Christmas nail art box. So you can see in here we have got some little, I love these slices for encapsulating in acrylic and in hard gel. I think they're absolutely amazing. And this is some petrol foil. So let me just, my nails are a little bit gopping on this hand, so I'm just going to stick a glove on because I don't even want to look at this hand. I trapped my nail in the wheelie bin lid. So let me just show you the bruise. Ow. So I'm just we're going to put a love haze on them by putting a clear glove on, so you can't tell how awful they actually look. There you go, that's better. So you've got your nice hand there. That's all like Scarlett Centre glitters. And then we've got this gopping hand. So here we go. We've got the metal slices. Now these are snowflakes, and if you look, you can actually see that there is gold and silver in there. And then also we've got the these are the 3D snowflakes around the top, which will look amazing with some AB crystals. That's my daughter talking to the dog. Then we've got some little golden bells there as well. Super cute. Jingle Bell Rock, which is a really nice glitter. And we've also got, the gold holographic there, which is super cute. White mail art, that's beautiful. That's stunning. Then we've got Festive Fancy, which got all little Christmas trees in and snowflakes and everything. So that's cute. Tinsel Town, this is kind of right up my street, these colours, like, oh. Then we've got Christmas Twinkle, which is a fine dot glitter and star mix, which is really cute. Then we have got some, I really like these actually because of the shading on them. If you look at the blue shading on them, so cute. Love those. Then we've got Christmas Craft Transfer foil. Oh, mince pie topper, that's cute. Then Christmas Sugar and Spice, and that all comes in your Christmas nail art box, which I think is bloody brilliant. I love these boxes that they do. I absolutely love them. Just let me do something. I can't be dealing with that, really. Hang on one sec. Houston, we had a problem. Just want to clean this off a little bit. That's better. I was doing some craft the other day and I decided to put my glue gun down on here for some stupid reason. So there you go. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it is. Right, now this is the November Nail Art Mystery Bag. Again, I love anything that's a mystery. So, let's have a look. Ooh, loads in here. Right, okay, so we've got Unicorns of the Galaxy, which is a transfer foil. I just love the name of that. Rainbow Galaxy. I'm really into these galaxy ones at the minute. I don't know if you saw the collab at Charlie's this week was A Winter's Night. A fantastic theme. I love that. And the work that the girls do is absolutely spot on. So this is Starburst. That's a really nice holographic transfer foil. And we've got some really nice battens. These are the pointy back battens in the ABs as well. Then we have got I don't know which ones these are. I'll have to have a look. Well, it's Stars, Moons. It's the mini charm, the metal mini charm ones, but it's not on there. What's on there? I can't. Yeah, but the Stars, Moons and Feathers. Then we've got some clear 3mm crystals, which I love. The iridescent AB 4-pointed stars. So they're beautiful. Then we've got Midnight Fog, which is gorgeous. Look at this one. Silver Silent Night. Oh. And this is stars, moons, and a hexagon mix as well. The teal metallic 1mm hexagons. Oh, that's all I've got to say. And then this one is one of my favourites that I've liked last year as well, which is Firework Twinkle. A really, really pretty glitter. So, and that all comes in your November mystery bag. How much of a bargain is all that? Bargains. So let's pop all that away, because we've had a look at that now. Right, now these are some odds and bits and bobs that I have ordered. So let's have a go. So I got a lot of nail art stickers. So I've gone Christmas. We've gone Christmas, guys. So here you can see these. I like the vintagey looking ones. So this is all candy canes and hot chocolate, and you know, it's just cute. And then here we've got this is like reindeers and stars. And I love the Christmas tree kind of swoosh kind of effect on that one. Then we've got gingerbread houses, candy canes, stockings, snowmen. Oh, look at that. Another vintage kind of Father Christmas one, really cute, loving that. Another one with snowmen on. And this one was the one that really kind of took my eye. And it's like a pastel-y kind of neon sign kind of sticker art, and I just thought that's so different. And I've actually got a client in mind for those. And then, you know, just your ones with Merry Christmas on. I like the kind of line of trees on these, and I love the, you know, the words and everything on here that you can put onto a nail within a set. So that's really, really cute too. Love those stickers. And then we've got, Festive Fancy. So that's in there. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, Christmas Twinkle. Another one of those. Then we've got some transfer foils. So we've got The Night Before Christmas, which is a kind of snowy scene Christmas transfer foil. And then we've got Christmas Craft, which we've got in the other one, which is amazing. Which is kind of angels and bells. And, you know, this kind of green background it's on, like a minty green. That would look really nice within a set that was that kind of colour. Because I don't always like going with the traditional colours. I like going rogue. And then we've got a Christmas sweater, and this is lovely. It's kind of reindeer-esque, what be on your sweater that your nan made. Amazing. And then we've got Christmas cocoa, which is hot chocolate and Santa and, you know, just really cute stuff. I love this time of year for nail art. And, you know, these are just, oh, let's see. So I've got some diamante snowflakes there. Guys, come on. Can you see them? Oh. Then we've got some more 3D silver snowflakes for nails. And then we've got some Rudolphs. Oh. And then we've got some little, these are just so pretty and delicate. Like 2 gems snowman. Just absolutely beautiful. I love those. And then there's the bigger snowmen. And then we've got some wreaths, Christmas wreaths. I love these gems, are so dainty, some of them. You know, so like you would just do in a corner cuff, or, you know, oh, some Christmas trees. And then we've got some more Christmas trees. Some presents. Absolutely gorgeous again. And then we have mittens, little slice mittens. And then we've got some little slice snowmen. Obsessed. And then some slice stockings. And slice baubles as well. So come on. I mean, that's me done for Christmas now. So let's have a look what's in this little bag. So we've got some little wreaths, slices. We've got the pink metallic hexagon, 1 mils. We have got midnight fog. We have got festive flurry, which is a red and white mix. And we've got Jingle All the Way. So what I'm going to do, I think, is probably do something with these 2 for today. And we may, let's see, let's have a mooch. Decisions, isn't it? It's like, oh, what do I use? What do we do? Do you know what? I think we might go with Christmas Twinkle and this foil. I always like use the stuff that I get sent that's my samples. I never like to know what I'm being sent so that I can just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. So I'm going to use these 2 in a set, I think, for today. And then I'm going to move on and through these. So I think we'll probably do 1 nail, which has got our foil on. We will do 1 full cover glitter. And then let's see what stickers we could possibly put in with these. Let's see. So we've got in there, we've got stars, we've got some bells, and we've got candy canes. So we could, oh, there's some Christmas lights there with stars on. They're super cute. So we could pull the candy canes out of here. Let's see if we've got any more with candy canes on. Not that. Honestly, the nail art stickers and decals from Charlie's are just the best. I just love them. Yeah, so I think we'll go with this one. I'm trying to weigh up now. You see, now we've got bells on as well, so we could use the stickers and then where were the little bells we had? Not Christmas trees, because it's not really that kind of theme going on here. Let me see. It must be in the Christmas box. Let's have a mooch in our Christmas box. A little looky see. Yeah, so our little bells are there, so we can pull those in from there. So the bells with that, yeah, candy canes on one nail with the bells on maybe a red. And then if we have, I'm sorry guys, I'm just like telling you what I'm doing. But yeah, it's basically how I try and plan a set to get it to flow from nail to nail. I'll leave that. But yeah, so I think we're going to use that. You know what? I think we're going to leave those. And we'll do this as a set. And we will put some of our AB crystals in here as well. I've got loads of AB crystals. I'm going to do a video of sorting all my stuff out as well, so you can see how I kind of put stuff away to do with Charlie's, because I am an ambassador for Charlie's Nail Art and also for Scarlett Centre and Makartt. So I, you know, I'm constantly putting stuff away and kind of organising it so I can just grab what I need when I need it. So I think I'd like to show you kind of the way that I do that. So this is what I'm going to use today. Excited much? So I hope that you're all ready for Christmas. If you haven't already got your nail art supplies in for Christmas, your stickers, your decals, your 3D charms, your foils, everything like that, you go over to Charlie's Nail Art. It's fantastic value for money. I regularly use everything from Charlie's on my clients. I love the foils, are fantastic quality and full coverage for me. I use Makartt foil gel, and I also use nails, and I also use the gems from Charlie's as well. You can go over to www.charliesnailart.co.uk and pick yourself up these amazing stickers, decals, foils, gems, slices. They have glitter mixes, they have sequins, they have all kinds of stuff there. They are sent in your little bags here, and that's a 3 gram bag. So yeah, go over and have a look, and I will put me doing a set on the end of this, so stay tuned to see how this set is going to turn out, and I'll be back soon. Right guys, so here's the design that we're going to do. I've decided that we are going to use the Christmas Twinkle glitter mix from Charlie's. We're going to use the Night Before Christmas Transfer foils. We're going to use the Golden Bell embellishments, and we're also going to use some little Preciosa crystals and some Caviar beads that are also from Charlie's. We're also going to do some sugaring, and we're going to use Scarlett Centre's Angel Wings, which is just my favourite glitter, fine glitter at the minute for sugaring with, and it's on offer in a promotional offer on Scarlett's website. So we're going to do this within an acrylic set, and we're using some white, green and red acrylic. These are colours, so they have no strength in them, and we're going to cap them. We're going to encapsulate a little bit of Charlie's mix in there as well. If you can hear music, it's because my daughter has got her music on really loud, and she's just said sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to put these colours down now. You can see that I'm laying down white on 3 nails, so the white acrylic is going to go on the middle finger, the little finger and also the thumb. Okay, I do love a white acrylic. So yeah, I'm just painting that down, tucking the edges in, I do use a 3 bead method because I am old school, so it's just the way I work. You can see there that the brush I'm using is actually Scarlett Centre's Queen brush. It's a size 8 acrylic brush and it is my favourite. You can get in at the Cuticle with it. It does everything that I need my brushes to do. It's the only one that I use now. So yeah, we're just laying that down and building up our colour. We're doing it really thinly as well because, like I said, it's not a core colour. All colours are just for enhancement, for design purposes. Okay, so I'm going to leave links to everything I use in the description box below. So that's all of Charlie's stuff, all of the Queen brush, the Crystal Pro, and also Angel Wings from Scarlett Centre, and also the Makartt stuff that I use. So I'm going to use Makartt Gem Glue, top coat, matte top coat, and transfer foil glue. So yeah, we're just putting that down. And I didn't use Mega White, I used Pure White, and I do like Mega White. Mega White seems to pop a bit from Neo Nails. So I'm just popping these down, just going over that one again for some reason. I obviously saw something that I didn't like at the time. And then the other two fingers, I'm going to do the index finger in green. And I'm going to do the ring finger in red, and these colours are from Pixie Nail Art acrylic colours, and they are a lot drier system, so you do have to work with these and hydrate that before you can build your colour up. So if you watch what happens when you use that one, so the next bead will actually full cover that. There you go. Some people just don't like Pixie Nail Art colours. I do, because of the pigmentation in them. The pigmentation in them is what can really dry everything out, you know. But I think they do give a nice coverage if you know how to work with them. So there you go. That's me popping that one on. Now we're going to do a little bit of glitter on the ring finger and index finger, and we are going to use Christmas Twinkle from Charlie's on that because she very kindly sent them to me. So I am going to use those. So I'm just going to pull that down. I am going to be doing you a design every day on YouTube, and they will be from Charlie's Nail Art and Scarlett Centre's glitters, and also Makartt stuff as well. I really enjoy using Makartt gel polishes, so I'm going to do some designs with that. So as you can see, we're still just putting the colour down. We're painting it on as thin as we can because we don't need to build a apex with it or anything like that, you know. It's just there for our design. So what we're going to do is leave that for 2 seconds just to set up. I am using Neo Nails, so I'm using their high speed acrylic liquid, which means it does set up quite quick. So I think on the green finger there, on the index finger, we're actually going to do a glitter fade down from the Cuticle with Christmas Twinkle. I'm just showing you my acrylic brush there. Perfect belly on it for holding the right amount of acrylic liquid, and I just love how, I mean, I love a pinched brush. I work quite flat with my brush. Some people like to have theirs in a point, and you have the option of doing both with that brush. So I mean, and it comes with a lid, which for me is just like bonus. Yeah, so I'll leave the link to the Queen brush in the description box for you. Really good value for money as well on Scarlett's website. All the products are. So what I'm going to do now is go into my clear acrylic. I'm going to pick up a tiny bead right on the edge of my the tip of my acrylic brush, and then I'm going to put it into my Christmas Twinkle, which I've decanted into a triangle tray. I'm not a big fan of glittering bags, which is why I decant all mine into pots. That's, you know, just one of the things when you get glitters in bags, isn't it? Glitters in pots is my my preferred thing, so that's why I decant everything into a pot. Right, so here we go. We're going to put the majority of this glitter up at that Cuticle. for a more intense kind of sparkle, and then we're going to bring it down. This mix is a mix that's got green, red and gold stars in, so I just wanted to use this on here, and I'm going to pull that down into an ombre at the bottom. Okay, so right down at the bottom, there we go. Amazing. There we are. So that's that done there. Just adding a couple of stars where I need to, and I'm going to put a couple more dots on at the bottom. This is a tiny mix, which is why I've used it. It's a very, very small mix. Even the stars are tiny. So it was just kind of what I wanted to go with the transfer foil of this mix. So you can see how small the embellishments are in there, you know, the stars and that. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm just going to pull that down into a swoosh. I am going to do crystal placement in the opposite corner, which is why I've decided to do an S swoosh. So yeah, we're just bringing that down, and then just go back into your glitter if you need to. If you need more, pop it down and then work it as you want it right down into your swoosh. So yeah, I'm just cleaning round, getting that into the shape that I want it to be in, which is just here, and then just moving the glitter as I want to into that swoosh. Okay, and as you can see, my queen brush there, you can just get so close with the tip of the brush if you just kind of watch what I'm doing. There we go, I'm just pushing that up, up, just like that. There we go. Then I am going to cap everything in clear. So I'm just letting those glitters set up a minute. I'm going to cap the white first because I don't want to contaminate the clear that I'm using on my white with glitter already. So I've given that brush a good clean off, and when I clean my brush of coloured acrylics or glitters, I put the brush straight into the dapping dish, splay it on the bottom, suck up liquid, do not wipe it on the side, okay, then pull it out and then just wipe on your paper towel. So you're showing you there the golden bells that I'm going to use in that cuticle cuff at the side, which would be really, really cute. I love Charlie's embellishments and all the transfer foils and the gems and metal slices. I'm just slightly obsessed with the nail art embellishments from Charlie's. So what we're going to do is cap. So I'm just capping the thumb. I know you can't see it because I'm naff, but I'm just capping it and getting those sides tucked in and getting into the cuticle. But I'm just going to basically talk you through what I'm doing. When you have put your colour on, make sure that you push right back into your cuticle. Well, not into the cuticle, before the cuticle, but you know, to cover that colour, because when you go around and file, and you know, if you use your drill and go round and blend it near the cuticle, you're going to take the colour off, and then you'll end up with a patch, which, you know, is just a pain. So just, yeah, with this brush I can do that. With a queen brush I can put my really kind of small bead on and get right back into the cuticle, which is why I love the brush so much. Because you know, it's just, if you love encapsulating and love acrylic like I do, it's so important that you can cover your design like that. So that's going on there, and then we're going to do that middle finger. So I'm going to show you again exactly what I do. So what we could do is pick up our large bead, I'm going to place it in the middle of the nail, then I'm going to pull and pat the sides, that's, you know, just to get those nice and tight and tucked in, just like that. And then I'm going to pull down the centre. I'm doing it gently, I'm not pulling, there's no brush marks in there. I do encapsulate hair and have to remove it, so, you know, bit of fluff. So you can see that, yeah, pulling those sides in, it's right into that cuticle because the brush has let me do it. And then you can see I'm looking and I'm going, there's a hair there, Andrea, there's a hair. So I'm just going to get rid of it, and all I do is take a chunk of acrylic out, it's still wet, And then I'm going to pick up another bead. I wipe that down so it flattens it out. There's no brush strokes left in it. I'm going to get a wet bead, place it on, and that will just fill the crevice that I've just made. Happy days. Disaster over. But you can see that, you know, I do cover all that colour at the cuticle, because it's just, for me, I just want it, you know, if you've spent time laying down a design and that, the worst thing that can happen is you file it off. It's like a nightmare. So I'm just going to cap the little fingernail, same thing, put my bead down, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right, and then down the middle. There we go. Patting my bottom as well. So, and then just come in, you go, push up, and I'm always slanting the finger down, letting gravity do its thing and helping me pull that bead down. So, oh, you can see that I've just picked up a bit of glitter, which is why you should always change your towel. If you're a tightwad like me, you don't when you're doing like a tutorial. Never mind. So yeah, that's that done. And then we're going to go in and encapsulate. Oh, I'm just putting a little bead on the bottom and pushing up. There we go. And next I'm going to move on to those glitter fingers. Now that I'm happy I've encapsulated my whites, I'm just going to go up there and get these done. Still, I'm using my 3-ball method. That is what I was taught in many moons ago, and that's what I'm comfortable using. Also, I find that on a client, the 3-ball method helps you build your apex. So, you know, there we go, pulling that down, tucking the sides in, being very, very gentle, because I don't want to dislodge anything that's there. I don't want to move anything. I also don't want to contaminate my brush, really, if I can help it. So I'm just doing that as gently as I can. Next bead's going in. So sometimes I use a 2-bead method, sometimes I use a 3-bead method. 3-bead method normally on clients. This is just for display purposes, so I don't need an apex on it. So I'm just pulling that down, covering that up, and then I think I'm going to put a little bit more on that cuticle because of the stars that are there. So I'm just going to pop a bead in. There we go. Push back, pull down, pull down. Blend it into the rest of the tip. Just checking on those sides, making sure they're nice and tight as well. So, and then the next one. Oh, obviously I decided that it needed a little tiny bead at the top again. So now we're going to go on to the swoosh nail, and we're going to do the same thing. Popping the bead down. You can kind of see that I always kind of do it in the same place. So there we go. Push, pull, push. Well, it's not push, it's pull, 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 pull. Yeah, and then the next bead's going in here, and now I do use a 3-bead method on this one. So you can see that I've branded that down and over, and you can see how it just builds a little bit of an apex even when you don't mean it to. And then we're going to go in with a cuticle bead after I've pulled up this one at the free edge. There you go. There was just a bit more glitter on this one at the free edge, so, you know, I put another bead on the bottom just to make me happy. There's no reason. And then into the cuticle, push back, pull, and then the same, and blending down into the other bead, and then just making sure it's nice and tight around those sides. So there we go, and in again. Now can you see what I mean, that the precision with this brush is spot on. I absolutely love it. I love it. It's ideal for starters, for people who do a lot of design work. It's an amazing brush. Scarlett Centre is a genius. So, yep, that's all that encapsulated now. So, we are going to wait for that to set up. I'm going to file it and buff it, and then we're going to get on to the nail art side of things. Now that we've done this acrylic, we're going to get into my favourite bit, which is making these nails just pop in. So that all needs to set up. Just capping that on the free edge again. Obviously wasn't so happy. It's all about weighing up with acrylic, isn't it? Because you're constantly looking at your work, and because you tilt and barrel your nail all the time, you're like, yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit there, a little bit there. And that's what I'm like, you know, if it takes you 20 beads, it takes you 20 beads, hey ho. If you've got a perfect nail at the end, who cares? Right, okay. So you can see now, I'm going to get my transfer foil, and I'm using Makartt's transfer foil. I will also leave the description for this in the link for this in the description box below. So I'm just going to put a nice even coat on here. And then I am going to decide which bit of the foil I want to use, because obviously I want something that's not got too much white in it because it's a white nail. So I want something that pops off. So that's going to cure for 60 seconds. I always cure Makartt for 60 seconds. That's the recommended time, so that's what it goes in for. Now we're going to do a shiny top coat on this green nail. And we're going to use the Makartt top coat. It's a no wipe top coat, and I love it. Absolutely amazing. So look at that, boom, there it is. There's your glitter. Okay. There we are. So that's that all capped in. Making sure I'm capping the free edge and the sides. Sorted. There we go. I'm going to get all the 3 fingers, the ring, index and middle finger, done before I start sugaring. Oh, and watch me lose my temper with the thumbnail. Because you can see I'm getting my transfer foil ready, and we're just going to select and cut out which one I want to. Charlie's foils are the bomb. You don't have to wipe stuff with gel residue wipe off solution on the back. These are good to go, fantastic, never fail me. I love them, absolutely love them. So yeah, there you go. You can see I'm just deciding where I want to go from there. I mean, I think that it is a beautiful foil, and I just thought, oh, what am I going to do? And then I saw the bauble at the top, and I thought, oh, cuticle bauble, hell yeah. So here we go. So I'm going to cut that little piece of holly at the bottom in half. It's candy cane with like holly coming around the sides. It's really pretty. So I'm going to cut that in half, and I want the bauble in the middle of the nail at the cuticle and everything else coming down. So we're going to cut that out now. Try and keep the stickers that Charlie wraps hers in round her little roll with. I took it off and the whole thing went and unravelled. So you can see that I'm putting that down right in the centre of that nail there, holding the bauble, pressing that foil down. I'm going to get my silicone tool, and I am going to rub like a crazy woman. Well, you know. With it being a clear foil, excuse me for coughing, with it being a clear foil, as long as your design is flat, so the elements of design on there, if the clear bits have got a crease in, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so smooth out the bits with the features on as much as you can. The clear doesn't matter. Really rubbing that down, and then with my silicone tool I always go around the outside, the free edge and the side walls of the nail, just to make sure it's stuck down. Peel it back slowly, and then if you can see anything that just needs altering, like here, I'll just go, right, okay, that needs a bit more of a rub there. Okay, now you can see a bit of that bauble's not stuck on properly, so I find the bit of the bauble, lay it on there, and then I rub, and it goes straight back into where it should be. Okay, so that's going back on the finger, and I love matte top coating my foils because I think it gives them a more realistic hand-drawn feel. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to matte top coat this with Makartt's matte top coat. Absolutely love. You can see me just pointing and saying, yeah, we're going to do that. Because I did voice over this bit, believe it or not. I did voice over it. And then you can see when I come onto the thumbnail and sugaring, I dropped an F-bomb. and I had to get rid of it. So nice clean coat of matte top coat on there, nice and smooth. Into the lamp, 60 seconds with all Makartt gel polishes, and then we're going to come on to the ring finger, and I want to do some crystal placement on here, but I am going to top coat it first. So we're going to put a nice shiny no white top coat on, again from Makartt, and just cover that nice and smooth, capping the free edges and the side walls right round your cuticle. There we go, bop straight in. Okay, bit of a faff, I don't know why. And then that goes into the lamp. Now we're going to sugar these, and I want you to watch what happens with the thumbnail on this FX hand, which I have said in this video I don't like the thumb, and it's because the nail plate's very big, and this was a size 0 nail out of a full coverage set that, you know, cheap ones from Amazon. So what I'm going to do is put my no wipe top coat on, again from Makartt, straight on, nice smooth coat. Okay, I've left this bit, I could have cut it out, but I'm going to leave it in because I want to show you that, you know, it happens, things happen. So I'm pulling that down, capping the free edge, fantastic. And then I'm going into my angel wings with a plastic cuticle pusher that I've had since Adam, and then I'm just sugaring that nail, and that is a little device that Mel Lewendon used that I love. It has little scoops in so you can put your glitter back into your pots, and it's amazing. Now you can see I'm tapping the nail. Now watch what happens when I tap the nail. It fell off. And you should have heard the language out of my mouth. Oh, I was so angry. But it didn't matter because it fell into the glitter and it was being sugared. Now you can see I'm just topping that up with a bit more sugar in that angel wings, which is just divine. I love it. I absolutely love it for sugaring. I'd go as far as to say I wouldn't, you know, if I was doing sugaring for Christmas sets like this, just angel wings all the way for me. So I'm going to sugar the little finger. So I'm just pulling down. Sorry I'm off shot again, you know how naff I am at this, but I do try. I am getting better. So yeah, we're just going to do that, and then we're going to use that cuticle tool again and just pop in. Just moving that out of the way because, you know, I've lost my temper now. This is, I have lost my temper with myself, not with anyone else. So, and then I will pop that into the lamp. I'll get the other ones out of the lamp that I have top coated, and we're going to do our crystal placement on that other finger while these are in the lamp. So these are going to cure for 60 seconds. And that's the finger and thumb in, and then we're going to bring the other ones back. Okay, so just putting the lid on that because I've already proved that, you know, clumsy things happen to me. Okay, so I'm just moving loads of stuff out the way, popping that back, and then we're going to pop these nails back on. So that's our index finger, and we're going to leave that one alone. That's our ring finger, going to do crystal placement on it, and this is our decal, our foil nail, which I think looks super cute. Okay, so what we're going to do is now get our Makartt Rhinestone Gem Glue. Now, I popped a little bit on my brush. I decided not to pop it onto the nail, and I did put a little bit too much on, to be fair. So this is just a detailer brush that I use for putting my glue on, because it really doesn't matter what happens to it. So you can see I'm just putting that cuticle cuff on there. Now I use my Crystal Pro from Scarlett Centre to do all of my crystal placement with. It's just an amazing tool. It's pointy, its needle end is just spot on for moving gems about and getting stuff out of the way and moving caviar beads, and you know, it's really, really good. I love it. So what I'm going to do is get my golden bells out. These are from Charlie's. and that's going right in that corner on a slant, can you see? Just like that. And we're going to do some crystal placement to the sides and kind of behind it, and put some caviar beads in. So I'm just using a Preciosa crystal, Christmas crystal mix. So here we go. You can see I'm just like, there's too much on there, mate. There's just too much. Get rid. So if you haven't, if you want to learn to do crystal placement, yeah, if you've done a course or if you've not done one yet, I highly recommend Scarlett Centre's crystal placement course. It's available online on her website. Honestly, it's the best crystal placement course ever, and I've done ones before. But, you know, she goes into depth with you, all the tips and tricks. Just absolutely amazing, so I can't recommend that enough. So here we go. We're going to put some green, red, white and gold crystals in here, and they go from an SS5 to an SS3. So I'm just popping those on just around the corner cuff, just in there, lining everything up. And you can see with that tool, because of how thin it is, it's like working with a pencil. It's amazing. And then obviously you can go in with your needle end and just move stuff about like that. It's just ideal. I love mine. So there we go. Now we're going to go in with some caviar beads. I'm going to use the gold caviar beads. These are from Charlie's. Also, so you know, you can tell I love getting all my embellishments from Charlie's. Oh, there you go. I'm just putting some green on. Just decided to put a bit more gem glue on as well. Gem glue is amazing, absolutely spot on, guys. So just popping that green stone on there. Just checking everything's still in place. And now we're getting the caviar beads out. So I'm just going to go in with my brush, and I'm going to put a dot down everywhere I want a caviar bead. And then place my caviar beads into the dots. So you can see, there we go. In there as well. I just love caviar beads. They really do finish it off, and you know, my crystal placements come on leaps and bounds since I've done Scarlett's course. I can't recommend it enough. So yeah, definitely it's a doer. So there we go. That's going to go into the lamp now for 60 seconds, and we're going to get the sugared nails out, and I'm going to use my stiffling brush, which is what I use to clean off excess glitter. It's a really stiff brush, but with longer bristles than, you know, like a stiff nail brush. So it does have a little bit of give in it, which I from the works, yeah. So yeah, sorry, that just went off. It was from talking for a bit longer than it should, really. Right, okay, so we're just getting rid of the excess glitter on these nails, pulling that off. There we go, all sorted. Pop that on. Obviously, if you were doing this on a client, you'd be going back into, there wouldn't be any waiting in the lamp. You know, where you're just twiddling your thumbs a little bit like I've been doing. You'd be going back into constantly. So, you know, it'd probably take you 15 minutes to do this design, because you'd have it more planned out than what I've had. I've just done this like spur at the moment, fly by the seat of my pants. So yeah, we're going to wait for that to come out of the lamp now. You can see I'm just decided to put another top coat on there. Mainly this was because I didn't clean around with my gel residue wipe off solution around those crystals, and I wanted to. So I've just decided to go over with a bit more top coat, just to cover kind of, you know, the raised bit where I could see my gem glue. So I'm just going to give my FX hand a clean. There's that thumbnail again that's fell off again. bane of my life. So yeah, I'm just giving everything a good clean now, because there's all bits of glitter and stuff, and you know, you just want to give it a good clean. And I also get a baby wipe out. That's what I use to clean my FX hand. It just seems to remove glitter and fluff better than anything else, really. So that's all that done, all clean, all ready. And what's really cool is when you use the FX hand, the nails that fit into the FX hand fit into my Eevee hand as well. And Eevee is what I actually use for taking photographs when I do sets like this that aren't on clients. So those 4 nails, the thumb never gets done, but I just did it because I did it. But on the Eevee hand, you only put 4 nails in. You can see I'm just having a good clean round. So I'm just going to show you now the finished set. So look at the glitter there on the end, the angel wings, the fine glitter. Oh, the crystal placement. It's like Christmas threw up over this set, and I love it. So there we go. So I'm going to leave you all the links in the description box below for Scarlett Centre, for Charlie's Nail Art, and for Makartt. Save yourself a bit of money and use my codes, guys. That's what they're there for. And also I get a bit of commish, which is you know, helpful for me to buy other stuff to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you if you've stayed till the end. I know it was a bit of a long one, but we've done an unboxing and we've done a design set as well. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will be with you again tomorrow with another design set. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.